$1,000. Now look, that's $500. You can do it $500. Can you use $1,000?
A lot.
Can you use $1,000? Free money.
I know.
Free money. It's up for grabs right now, today. Right now. Take your time.
I know. I'm looking.
Oh, great.
You can find white Jesus in there good.
$1,000.
That might be hard, y'all.
It should be easy.
Why should it be
It should
hard?
be easy.
If that's Jesus, huh?
It is Jesus, but I'm gonna tell y'all something. I don't read the Bible like you.
Let me
see this.
That's right. Grab it, sister. Find
There
it.
you go.
There you go. Get that money. You know how I grew up watching Price is Right. You know what I'm saying? Let's make a deal. All
Yeah.
them type game show. We have the
I
game
ain't
show.
sounding like my grandma with that. I know. Wake up early in the morning, she gotta record it. You're like, baby, can you watch something different already?
I come a little bit in the shade.
You don't want that. Take your time.
It is hot and y'all want some. And look at my
That's why we
head,
got
girl.
some-
People probably
I
staring
go,
at
I,
me.
go, I go on the plantation and work in the heat. But y'all in the shade have a chance with $1,000. I work $100 to get that $1,000.
Girl, we probably looking for nothing.
I know.
What?
I know.
He's so serious, but I'm so serious.
We
Let me show
probably
y'all
are.
something.
No, I know it. I know it.
Go
I
ahead,
think
go
I
ahead.
know. I think.
I was gonna show you
Hey,
something.
bring it out, bring it out.
Well, y'all say that Jesus should be, the scripture should be in the Bible, right?
You're right. I'm about to find
right.
the chest.
Good.
Don't look at no record. I don't know if I'm looking for right stuff.
I know, but I'm just saying it don't hurt to look.
Take your time, take
Same
your
way
time.
when we was in school, we do have what you got an open
Yeah.
book test. Have an open book test. Find the answer.
Bring it out.
Those words probably foreign to y'all. You say you didn't read that book in a long time.
I ain't read it in a minute, but I walk with the Lord, dude.
God
Free,
free.
Don't get me wrong. I walk with that man, because if it wasn't for that man, I wouldn't even be here right now.
That's right.
Right.
Ain't no telling where I'd be at.
All this time you thought that was Christ,
Look
dude.
like you in the
No,
right
that's
book.
I'm
not.
talking about this man here.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh no, that man don't look like
Well,
you.
who look like Jesus then? Which one of these men right here?
Try Revelations 1.
I know that.
Which one of
I
these
got
men?
it. I got it. I got it.
Go down to 14 and tell me.
I got it. I got it. I'm
That
reading
picture,
it right now.
that picture you
Read it
just
out
had?
loud. Read it out loud. It's all
Revelation.
right here.
Bring it out loud,
read,
sis.
read it, sister. Verse 13. Read it. Don't be
In the
nervous.
midst of the seven candles,
He read it.
candlesticks,
Read on.
one like upon the Son of the Man.
Who's son of man? It's
Son
Christ.
of man is Christ.
You read. Right here. You right here.
clothed with a government down to the foot.
Right here. The long garment down to his feet. He read. No, hold it for. I want y'all to read together. I want y'all to read it together.
Come on, you ain't reading it, girl. I'm a
not.
witness house.
I found it though.
His head.
His head,
And his
hair.
hands were.
The hell is
Yeah.
And
here.
as white as snow, right here.
Yep,
And
as
his
white as-
eyes were as a flame of fire.
Hold on,
And
what was white?
You real slow.
All right.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
The hair on his head and the hair on his head, white like wool.
Read
Oh,
on.
yeah.
Keep reading.
Who got woolly textured hair on this planet?
White people.
White
White people.
White
Black
people.
people.
There we go.
Black people.
Hold on, I
Yeah.
want you to read this.
And his foot
And
like,
his feet.
That's right.
and
like
his feet like two
Fine.
What
fine
color is brass? What color is brass?
His foot
What color is brass though? It's
like a dusty brownish
Okay,
color.
now keep reading.
Okay.
It's color of brass.
As if they
So
burnt
therefore-
in the forest.
Oh,
Furnace.
All
So
right.
you take that, you say that color you described, and you take that, you
He's
start
black.
burning the.
Yeah, I'm white. I was right. And I found it though. And I was right. We
But
was looking
white,
for it.
we
but
like-
we was
hold on,
looking
read,
for it.
hold on.
There you
We
go,
gotta go
there
back.
you go,
Gotta go back
there
to
you
the
go.
sign.
There
What
you
that
go.
say? You gotta go. What that say now?
That made me laugh. Thank y'all though. We just
Now,
learned something.
okay, hold up now. We got past that. That's good. We
Right,
out here
right.
showing love.
Right, right,
That's
right.
good. So
Right.
now we understand that the Christ of the Bible, the Messiah, is a black,
That's
so-called
right.
black man.
That's right.
Okay, he looks like us.
That's right.
But
sis.
I always did thought Jesus was black because of, you know,
Well, now
when
you got the evidence to prove that he's not.
when you in school, you know, when you in church, and you know people be talking about it, and they come ask you like, what color you think God is? You know, after
Right.
hearing them explain all that,
Right.
you will really think God is black.
Right. Right.
because you know how they explain it, but then when you look in the Bible and you go to read it, it's
He
like,
is black.
I know, but then we get confused because
Well, because we are struggling, because right now on this planet, you look at every other nation look like they're winning except for us. Why is that? Why are we losing and everybody else winning? Why are we at the bottom of society?
we ain't doing what's right by God.
Well, what are we supposed to do?
She don't know. She holding the Bible with bars in her hand.
Hold up, baby. Don't judge me, because God already judging me. He know what I do.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
Well, what do we?
See, she done got it. No, but I'm being honest. You know, God do know us, and He know what we gonna do.
Right.
At the end of the day, that man know I'm a smoker blunt. You know, I'm not gonna lie. You're not supposed to lie to God.
1 Corinthians 3.
True that, right? You're not supposed to lie to God,
supposed
and
to
He. That man sitting high and he looked down low. I'm not gonna lie.
But
I'm not
today,
gonna
sis,
say.
today we about to show you. We trying to give you a new day.
Yes.
All right. So you could think ahead in the future of things what not to do. That's going to really help you.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
It's the book
True
of
that.
1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of God?
You are the temple of God. What we were showing you, hold that, because I wanted to show you first. The reason why we was dealing with the color is because Christ we're showing you the difference between what we was taught and actually what the Bible actually proves, all right? Now, if Christ is a black man, shouldn't his mother be black? Shouldn't his daddy, shouldn't his brothers and sisters be black? Well, his nationality is Israelite. He's an Israelite from the tribe of Judah. Prove that.
It's the book of Hebrews chapter 7, verse 14.
Uh-huh.
For it is evident
But it's evident
that our Lord
Christ.
sprang out of Judah. Revelation chapter 2, verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation and
poverty, because the true Israelites are in poverty.
That's right.
but thou art rich.
Now we're rich because all of the promises and everything that this book promises us belongs to us.
That's right.
Okay.
and I know the blasphemy
Blasphemy means lies. He knows that this is Christ said he knows the lies
of them
of people.
which say they are Jews and are not,
They got people that saying they're Jews, but they're
But
not.
they not Jews.
That's right. But what they are?
but are the synagogue of
Sin.
Satan.
Satan.
They're the damn devil. That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
That's what it's saying. Now we're about to prove to you how we know who you are and who we are, and why he's black. First, go to the depiction of Moses. Go to Moses. Because you know that.
Can y'all write them chapters down?
Absolutely. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll give you a pen and you can write them down. Take your hand, because he was sending Moses to Pharaoh. And he was like, okay, well, how was Pharaoh going to believe me that you sent me? So he's saying, listen, what I want you to do, take your hand and put it into your bosom, mean like your jacket.
Yeah.
and he put his hand into his bosom.
Put his hand into his bosom.
And when he took it out, behold, his hand was leprous as snow.
He said, behold, his hand became leprous as snow.
Right.
So that mean it wasn't white already. All right, go ahead.
Verse 7, and he said, put thy hand into thy bosom again.
He said, put it back in there.
And he put his hand into his bosom again, and plucked it out of his
it out.
bosom. And behold, it was turned again as his other flesh.
So that means that it couldn't have been white if it became leprous white as snow. Now go to show him the sister, Numbers
Came
12.
back black. Came back with brown.
That was Exodus 6 and 4 and 6.
Yeah.
Go to Numbers 12.
Yeah, 12 and 10.
I got it. Yeah.
It's the book of Numbers, chapter 12, verse 10. And the cloud departed from off the tabernacles, and behold, Miriam became leprous.
Now Miriam is Moses' sister. To show you that she was black as well. He said
Miriam became leprous, white as snow.
she became leprous white as snow. That means she should have, if she was already white, how the hell would she, what would be the miracle in that? So she's saying she became leprous white as snow.
And Aaron looked upon Miriam, and behold,
Aaron is the other brother.
behold, she was leprous. Verse 11, and Miriam said unto Moses,
Moses said, Alas, my Lord.
Alas, my Lord, I beseech thee, lay not the sin upon us.
So leprosy is a sin.
Wherein we have done foolishly, and we wherein we have sinned. Let her not be as one dead.
Not let Miriam be as is one dead.
of whom the flesh have consumed when he could have out of his mother's
When he-
womb,
when
came
he-
out his mother's womb.
Just like a baby. You know how a baby come out, they becoming like kind of white and clip.
How
That's
they
what,
get their color.
right. And that's what he said. He said, don't let this
He
sin
become-
be upon us.
Can become out his mother's womb. What he said.
Mhm. Keep going.
And Moses cried unto the Lord, saying, Hear her now,
Heal her. Right.
hear her now, O God, I beseech thee. And the Lord said unto Moses, If her father have put spit in her face,
That's because she went against Moses. That's what he was talking about. Go ahead.
if her father had put spit in her face, should she not be ashamed 7 days?
Exactly. So they put her away out of the camp. That's why I just wanted to show you that Moses was black, his sister was black, Aaron, all those people were black. Now let's go back. Let's show you how we know that you are Israelites, which is very important. Now Moses, when he took the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt, he brought them to the wilderness, and God gave them laws with different things. He said, if you do a specific thing, I'm gonna make you above. If you don't do certain things, prove that. 28:1.
That's right. Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, we're going to start at verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the
Hold
Lord.
that. Y'all believe that God created every person equal?
Yes.
What about you, sis? You believe that God created everybody equal? Let's go. Let's read it.
And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high, above,
Equal.
above,
Equal.
above all nations of the earth.
So he didn't create us equal. Now let's see. Now this is Moses talking to the children of Israel. He said, if y'all do his laws, I'm gonna make y'all above. Now let's see what they chose. Go to Daniel.
It's the book of Daniel. Going to start at
No, hold
chapter-
that. Go back. Go to 15. Go to Deuteronomy 15 first. Because this is the flip side. He said, if y'all keep his laws, it's gonna make you above. But if y'all don't, this is what's gonna happen.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28. We're going to start at verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken
If you don't listen,
unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
Uh-huh.
to observe, to do all his commandments
do all his
and
commandments.
his statutes,
Uh-huh.
which I command thee this day,
Mhm.
that all these curses
Don't it seem like the black man is cursed? Like whatever we do, we just
Whatever we do, y'all.
it don't matter.
We just can't get right.
We can't get right. Keep going.
shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Those
Hey.
curses gonna come upon you no matter where you go and go overtake you. Now go to 40. You can let go, Daniel. Go to 45. Read to 46.
It's the book of Daniel. Excuse me, book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 45.
Mhm.
Moreover,
These are the curses that is gonna come upon us if we broke them. Check it out.
moreover, all these curses shall come upon you,
Mm-hmm.
upon you,
Mm-hmm.
and shall pursue thee,
Mm-hmm.
and shall overtake thee,
Mm-hmm.
till thou be destroyed.
Uh-huh.
Because thou hearken not unto the voice of
We
the Lord,
didn't listen.
to the voice of the Lord thy God, to keep his commandments
Uh-huh.
and his statutes, which he commanded thee.
Mhm.
Verse 46.
Check this out.
And they
Those curses.
shall be upon thee for a sign.
He said those curses are going to be on you for a sign. Now, what does a sign do? How do we know this is Fillmore Street?
Because of the sign on the street.
That's right. Now, he said these curses are going to be on those people for a sign.
Shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder,
Uh-huh.
and upon thy seed forever.
Now, those curses are going to be on thy seed forever. So, we're going to go through some of these curses to see if they fit us or fit those people that's in the land that's saying that they choose. Go to 16.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68.
Bring it out.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Now, the word Egypt means something. He's about to show you what it means.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 5, we'll go to verse 6. I am the Lord thy God, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt, from the house of bondage.
The word of Egypt means bondage or slavery. So when he's saying that in Deuteronomy 28:16, he's saying that the Lord gonna bring you into slavery. Because what we did in Egypt, we were slaves. We were building pyramids and all kind of stuff.
Right.
Now, check this out.
So Deuteronomy 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again
Mhm.
with ships.
Well, what?
With ships.
Now, how did we get here on this side of the earth? From Africa. Say we got here from the west coast of Africa. How did we get here?
We did come on a ship, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's how we got here, on slave ships, on cargo slave ships. But that's in the Bible. That was over 4,000 years ago when Moses told the children of Israel this.
Yeah.
Finish reading that out.
By the way I spake unto
He
thee,
said the same way I'm telling you, it's the same way it's gonna happen.
thou shalt see it no more
We're
again.
not gonna see our homeland anymore.
And there
And once you got off them slave ships,
ye shall be sold.
You gonna be what?
Sold.
this is what happened to us once we got off these ships. He said once you got off these slave ships like we was on, look, this is west coast of Africa. Now we took all them ships to South America, North America, all over these is what we got scattered. Now once we got off those slave ships, we were packed in like cargo. But this is what happened. Those Negroes for sale. They sold us. Read that again. Read it from the top again for I want you this to sink in.
Look at
Now this is
Deuteronomy.
Moses 4,000 years
That's right.
ago talking to the children of Israel.
That's right.
Look at Deuteronomy 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again
Slavery again
with ships.
with ships.
By the way I spake unto
By
thee,
the same way he told you, it's the same way it happened.
thou shalt see it no more
We're
again.
not going back to our homeland.
And there
And once you got off them slave ships,
ye shall be sold
we're gonna be sold
unto your enemies.
unto your friends.
Unto your enemies.
Who were we sold to once we got off the slave ships?
Enemies?
That's good. Now, what nationality of people were they?
Everything but black?
Hey,
Everything but
you know what?
God.
You're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct. And I'm going to prove that out. But go ahead, finish that off.
For buying men
A slave man
and buying
and
women.
a slave woman.
And no man shall buy you.
And no man shall redeem you. That's what buy you means. Now, that's how we know that only fit us. And today, this is what you got. These today are the children of Israel. This is those curses that we, like if you go from
Bring it out.
15 to 6 all these curses fit these people.
Right.
Today you will be like an American black, which would be Judah, the same tribe Christ came out of.
That's right.
Right along as Benjamin, the Western, the Jamaicans, the Haitians. Even we even kept to the Northern Kingdom, like the Puerto Ricans, the Cubans. They went into slavery on slave ships too. They suffer just like us. They're at the bottom of society now. They don't even have food in Venezuela right now. They're struggling way worse than us right now at this point. Now, they don't know that they are people. That's why they try to go against us. But right now, time is changing. Right. That's right. We start to realize we're waking up. Go to Joel chapter 28, 228.
227.
Well, yeah, go to 27 and read some more. Because y'all believe God is.
Because all them really black folks, right?
All
Yeah.
praise.
That's right. You think God is for everybody? God is the God of everybody in that Bible? Just based on the stuff we told you.
Yes.
No.
Joel 2:27. Check this out.
It's the book of Joel, chapter 2, start at verse 27.
Now,
And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel,
Now this is the Israel. This is Israel.
and that I'm the Lord your God,
The Israelites,
Uh-oh.
God.
and none else.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And my people
my people.
shall never be ashamed.
We're
I'll
never
be
going to be
ashamed.
ashamed once we actually come back to the law, statutes, and commandments. Because the question is, why are we in this condition? Why don't we look like God loves us? Why? You know
We
why?
ain't doing what he say.
All
Let's prove that out.
sis.
Go to Amos 3.
It's the book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel,
Uh-huh.
against the whole family,
The whole family.
which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known
This is God saying, you only have I known.
of all the families of the earth.
Uh-huh.
Therefore, I will punish you
Uh-oh.
for all your iniquity.
For all your sins. So he's saying, I don't care what the other nations are doing.
care.
I'm worrying about what you do. So therefore,
Right.
when you do certain, I'm going to punish you.
That's it.
Because he's only dealing with these people.
That's it, sis.
That's in the Bible.
That's
Your
it.
pastor ain't going to tell you that.
I'm going to tell you.
Now let's deal with certain laws that he told us to
Bring it out.
keep. Because remember, we're struggling because we're breaking his laws.
Bring it out.
There's certain laws that we're supposed to keep. Deuteronomy 22.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man,
Keep going.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment,
Uh-huh.
for all that do so are an abomination unto the Lord thy God.
Now, what does say we were out here in dresses and high heels? Would you take us serious if we got the Bible? We was in dresses and high heels with lipstick and stuff on that. Read that from the top.
Look at Deuteronomy 22, verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
Now, what do a woman wear that pertains to a man? Now, what bathroom would you go into?
I would go into this one
Why?
because I'm a woman and this woman look like she got a dress on.
Oh,
Really?
I wouldn't go into this one. This look like a man
why?
because of the way it's shaped.
Oh, okay. Well, what does this one have on that this one don't have on?
A dress.
This lady have a dress on. This man don't.
Read that again for me. Read that again for me. I'm glad you caught it.
The woman shall not wear what pertaineth unto a man.
Now, what pertains to a man?
Pants.
The pants,
That's right.
the shirt.
Shorts.
The lady wear a dress.
All right.
That's right.
Maybe a skirt.
So,
That's
what
right.
does women supposed to wear?
Dresses and skirts.
Dresses and skirts.
Got it. Got
Because
it.
you know what? I'm going to tell y'all something.
Yeah, never get
My grandma used to get mad because you know how God say, come as you are?
Right,
Mhm.
right.
Well,
Okay,
that's
so-
what the church say. That's nowhere in the Bible.
Not going,
Yeah.
but you know.
The church.
Yeah, the
As
church
soon
say,
as you
come as you
are,
are.
everybody been talking about you, looking at you.
But,
Mm-hmm.
so, say I would put on some nice little slacks or whatever. My grandma would get mad
Mm-hmm.
because she like, you ain't supposed to wear slacks.
Yeah.
You
that's
know,
right.
but I
Except for now
understood.
you're one and eight.
I understood why she was saying that.
Well,
you know,
that's biblical because
Yeah.
you don't supposed to wear that. That's why we struggling. That's why we
Mhm.
suffering.
because they want to do what they want instead of
Showing
do
our
what
ancestors
God
in
say.
slavery with dresses on.
Oh, yeah.
That's on the other side. That's on that side right there.
That's going back.
Our aunties and grandmas and nannies, they was all in a
was stuff
slave
like-
in a cotton field with dresses on. Look at that. They was keeping the commandment. Look. See that?
They had dresses on in the cotton fields.
Okay.
See that? My wife, my kids, they at home. The women, they at home with dresses on.
And
They
you
keep
know
the
what?
commandments.
You know what
Your
we
wife
went
and
and
kids at home
seen?
with dresses on?
My cousin took me to see the slavery houses out there in Thibodeau or wherever.
Yeah, we went. What
We
that
just
was
went
in,
there. I think that was,
what that was.
that was in reserve somewhere.
Wallace, Louisiana. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
right in
slave
between
plantation.
like Edgards and what.
Yeah, I used
Yeah.
to stay in Bashford. They got about 4 plantations back to back.
Yeah,
we
we
went
They
went.
be having events.
I
the
was
whole
so
level be full of
amazed
cars.
at it because you know by me, I born in '76, so you know it was amazed to me to see stuff like that. And then she say sometimes they have the bus that will tour you around there where you can see them.
Mhm.
I was like, cuz I really want to go back and see that again, you know. I got pictures of it in my phone and
We
everything.
did too.
We
It
did
was
too.
nice. It
Yeah.
was nice.
I like
Bring
it.
that out for us.
That's
The
our
book of
history.
Zephaniah, chapter 1, verse 8.
Mhm.
And it shall come to pass in the days of the Lord's sacrifice
The day of the Lord's sacrifice is when Christ come back.
that I will punish the princes and the king's children
Uh-oh.
and all such as are clothed with strange apparel.
Uh-oh.
Strange apparel is anything strange outside of God's laws.
right.
Because women supposed to dress. Go to First Timothy
Timothy
2 and 9. Because our women
Wanna read,
supposed to
James?
dress a
This is
particular.
the book of 1 Timothy, chapter 2, verse 9. In like manner also, the women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
Like our women supposed, because there's a lot.
Brother
Just think
James.
about it. Like when you dress in a dress, with don't people come at you in a different manner, come at you in a different way, instead of when you dress with, with tights on and
tights
stuff like
and
that.
all
They
that.
deal with you in a
Different way.
That's right. That put a different spirit on you, and we don't want our men treating our women bad because after that, that's why they got so much baby mamas.
Well, I
and-
wish my baby could have been out here to hear this.
You know, but that's why the issue is.
Go back
Well,
and
you
teach
gotta
that.
teach them. Pull that out, Titus. That's Titus 3, Titus 2. The aged woman likewise.
It's the book of Titus, chapter 2, verse 3. The aged woman likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness,
Be holy,
not false accusers,
not a liar.
not giving too much wine,
Can't be a drunkard.
teachers of good things,
You gotta teach the scriptures.
that they may teach the young
The
woman
younger woman, that's who? That's
That's my cousin.
your cousin.
to be sober,
To be sober, meaning you can't smoke that weed.
to love their husbands,
Well, we
You
lost
gotta
already.
love your husband.
to
God
love their
forgive me.
children,
To love
Well,
their
we lost
children because
already.
you love them.
I do.
to be discreet, chaste, keepers at home,
You gotta be at home. You
Good.
can't be in the clubs.
obedient to their own husbands, that the word of God be not blasphemed.
You don't want the word of God to be blasphemed.
Which one that
It's in the
is?
Bible.
It's Titus 2.
Write that down.
I got it.
Titus 2, verse 3 and 5.
What about pork, shrimp, and crab? Y'all eat all that? Crawfish?
Yes.
Give her Leviticus.
It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 1.
I know we ain't supposed to eat all that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why we all dying around here. That's why.
For real, I
Well,
mean,
That's why we're still being punished, he says.
That's why we're being punished. Remember? He
I
said-
know. You're not supposed to eat none of the bad stuff. Supposed to eat all good stuff.
Well, let's show you. Let's bring it up.
Y'all eat meat?
It's the book of
Chicken,
Leviticus,
turkey.
chapter 11, verse 1.
Pork chop?
You can eat no pork. You can eat chicken and turkey.
Mm-hmm. You
I don't
chicken,
eat chicken.
turkey. You eat
turkey.
beef. You eat steak.
I eat steak, but I don't eat chicken though. I hate chicken.
You eat turkey. You don't eat turkey necks?
Give some meatloaf, you eat meatloaf and all that, some meatball and spaghetti and all that.
I eat meatball and spaghetti.
Yeah, beef.
A beef wiener, a beef hot dog and all that. Anything beef, turkey, lamb, you know, stuff like
Yeah,
that.
you can eat
all right?
lamb. Lamb is actually really good and
Like
very
that.
expensive.
Oh, it's good.
I
It's
never
good.
had lamb.
Fish,
but I done had
eat some
turtle,
fish.
I eat fish. yeah.
Now you can't eat turtle.
I
Go
don't
pull
eat
that out for her.
For real?
Can't eat turtle.
I'm about to read it. I'm about to
Boy,
read it.
my grandma and them do the turtle soup and all that. I mean, you know,
Can't
the
eat it.
turtle with the
Leviticus
gravy.
11.
It's the book in Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses and to Aaron, saying unto them, speak unto the children of
The
Israel,
whole Bible is about the children of Israel.
So
Now,
basically,
that's what y'all gonna learn. Go ahead.
saying,
Hold on. What you say? sis?
you say basically, right? Go ahead.
I'm still stuck on the food.
Right.
Let's pull it up. Go to 7. Jump to 7.
Verse 7. And the swine,
Swine is pig.
though he be divided the hoof, and be cloven footed, yet he cheweth not the cud.
Chewed the cud means that he don't have two stomachs like all the rest of the animals.
That's right.
He have one stomach. So basically like you are what you eat. That's what the pig, he eats everything and it goes back into his body. He don't chew the cud. That's what that
That's right.
is. Go ahead.
He is unclean to you.
He's unclean to you, talking about the children of Israel. The other nations could eat it. We just can't eat it. It's
Right.
unclean to us. All right, go ahead.
Of their flesh shall you not eat,
We can't eat it.
and their carcass shall you not touch.
He don't even want us to touch it.
They are unclean to you.
Keep going.
These shall you eat of all that are in the waters. Whatsoever have fins and scales,
A turtle don't have fins and scales. You can't eat turtle. You can't eat catfish. Catfish don't have fins and scales. They have fins but no scales.
right.
So you can eat perch, you can eat
Redfish,
redfish,
trout,
all
all
even tilapia. You can eat that.
Tilapia.
Tuna, you can eat all that. Good.
whatsoever have fins and scales in the waters, in the seas, and in the rivers, them shall ye eat. And all that have not fins and scales in the seas and in the rivers, and all that move in the waters, and of any living thing which is in the waters,
Right.
they shall be an abomination
A what?
unto you. An abomination unto you.
Now, it's funny he said abomination. Now let me show you what Christ's gonna do to you when he come back catching you. Because people think that Christ coming back to give out hearts and lollipops, happy with everybody. But that's not what the Bible says. 66.
What about the same race?
About the same what?
Same race.
The same race? What about? What you mean, Israelites?
No, like girls and girls and boys and boys.
Oh, we're gonna get to
We're gonna
that.
get that.
We're gonna get
We're
to
gonna
that.
show you.
That's
Yeah,
good.
get
All
to
praise.
it.
She
All
don't like-
praise. All praise. All
We're gonna
praise.
we're gonna get to it. Show you.
Yeah, so show them, baby, because
That's
I've been
great.
trying to tell them.
It's the book
I
of
like what
Isaiah.
I like.
You like what you like, but God, made man and woman.
All
He didn't
praise.
make woman and woman and man and
We're
man.
gonna get to
baby.
that right after this. Look,
All right.
it's the book of Isaiah, chapter 66, verse 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire,
The Lord will come with fire.
and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire.
Right.
For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh.
The Lord's gonna plead with all flesh that way.
And the slain of the Lord shall be many.
The slain means the kill of the Lord shall be many. He's gonna kill a lot of people
Let's see
when he
who
comes
will
back.
kill. They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the gardens behind one tree in the midst, eating swine's flesh.
Swine, that's pig.
See that?
Yeah.
And the abomination.
Abomination's going into turtle, everything that's abominable to him.
That's
That
right.
goes into women on women as
Leviticus
well.
20 or 18,
Yeah.
all of it.
We about to
man.
get it, yeah.
And the mouse shall be consumed together, said the Lord.
Shall be consumed in that fire that's coming.
That's right.
Go to Leviticus 18.
Listen up.
I think it's 18 and
22.
22. Yeah.
It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 18, verse 22. Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It is an abomination.
That's one of those abominations, like I told
Neither shalt thou lie with any beast to defile themselves therewith.
Go
Neither shall any woman stand before a beast to lie down thereto. It is confusion.
you. Go to
Right.
Romans 1, I think it's 126.
Yep. Romans 126. That's deep. That's deep.
Let me show you what happened with that.
Shalak.
I mean, you know, I don't judge them. I just tell them they ain't right.
You
know,
can judge,
You could judge them. You're
No.
supposed-
but you gotta be in right. You
That's,
gotta be
that's
in
telling
right.
them that you're not right.
There's nothing wrong with
saying
rebuking
that.
somebody.
That's judging, yeah.
Wait, what you mean? Like, okay.
Say if somebody doing something like your son. If your son,
No, like, see, I say two women ain't supposed to be together, but I'm not gonna judge them, you know, because
Proverbs 31 and
that's
9.
what they want to do. I mean, it ain't for me to say, oh, I'm not gonna hang with y'all because you like a woman, so I'm, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
That what you mean by judging?
Watch
no.
this, sis.
Check it out. I'm about to bring it up.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 31, verse 9.
Mm-hmm.
Open thy mouth, judge righteously,
There's nothing
judge
wrong.
righteously, and plead the cause of the poor and needy. That's what I'm telling you.
You're
Oh,
supposed
okay.
to judge him in righteousness.
Church tell you that type of stuff. Don't judge nobody.
Yeah.
Church teach you everything wrong.
Oh,
The Bible says something too. Go back to
So
Romans.
the
1.
church teaching that's everything wrong.
Everything
Where y'all
wrong.
go to?
Right here,
We
this
are
is
the church. Hold that. Show what the church is.
because you
I'm
don't
about to
really
show-
have to go to church to have church. You can have church anywhere.
I'm about to show you what church
They teach me something.
is.
That's why you don't see a lot of people go to church.
Acts
Well, I
17.
see a lot
they-
of people go to church.
Where they the devil.
How you gonna say them people go?
For real.
That's right.
I'm trying to tell you what I learned.
This is the
Go
book of
ahead.
Acts,
This
chapter
what I learned.
17, verse 24.
Check this out.
God that made the world and all things therein, seeing that he is Lord of heavens and earth, dwelleth not in the temples made with hands.
Those churches are made with hands. God doesn't dwell there.
Yeah.
Now go back to Romans 1.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 1, verse 25. Who changeth the truth of God into a lie?
That's actually what you learn in your church. They changing
right.
the truth of God into a lie.
That's right.
Uh-huh.
And serve the creature more than the creator.
Uh-huh. Those people, they serving the creature more than creator. It's also talking about this devil, because
Right,
with
them
this
also.
devil,
Right.
it brings on a whole nother gospel.
That's right.
It bringing on women with women, men
Right.
with
Men,
men.
men.
That's right.
Keep going.
So like y'all believe this. So you know how it got Christians and it got. So what y'all do?
We were telling you your nationality. Your
Oh.
nationality is Israelite. The Bible don't teach no religion. The Bible only gives laws to the Israelites.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm gonna show you something after we bring this out. Finish that off.
Who changed the truth of God into a lie
Mm-hmm.
and worship and serve the creature more than the creator, who is blessed forever. Amen.
Keep going.
For this cause, God gave them up.
God gave the wicked people up.
That's right. Unto vile affections.
Uh-huh.
For even their woman did change the natural use into that which is against nature.
The natural use of a woman is to bear children. All right, that's her natural use. She was put here to be the help to her husband and to bear children. Go ahead.
And likewise, also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman,
Mm-hmm.
burn in their lust, one toward another.
Mm-hmm.
Men with men, working that which is unseemly,
That's unseemly to God.
and receiving in themselves that recompense of their error, which was meat.
That was going into AIDS and stuff that we suffered from. He's saying that everything that they did, it was meat means right. So everything that they got from doing all that stuff, God said that was right. That's a judgment on us.
right.
They had some more meat on it if you want to. But I wanted to ask y'all a question. How many gates is there to heaven?
You want to know my number? I'll say 12.
Why you say 12?
I don't know.
I say 1.
Why you think 1? Why you think 12?
Because they say we're born again, so, you know, I figure if we born again, maybe we have a chance of going back and getting it right and going the right way.
12 times?
Well, maybe not 12
I say
times.
1.
but- Maybe not 12 times, but
All right, let me show you something.
It's the book
Oh,
of
you have-
Revelations, chapter 21, verse 10. And he carried me away in the spirit to a great and high mountain.
Now this is John on the island of Patmos. He's Christ is showing him these visions
Right.
of what's going to happen in the last day and the end.
In the spirit to a great high mountain.
Mhm.
And showed me that great city,
That great city is the kingdom of heaven.
the holy Jerusalem,
Mhm.
descending out of heaven from God,
Uh-huh.
having the glory of God, and her light was like unto a stone most precious,
Mhm.
even like a jasper stone,
Right.
clear as crystal,
Right.
and had a wall great and high,
Had one wall great and high.
and had 12 gates.
Have how many gates?
12 gates.
All right, but let's see why.
And at the 12 gates, and at the gates 12 angels.
They had an angel, a big black angel at each one of those gates.
That's right.
Uh-huh.
And names written thereon,
They had what names on them?
which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel.
That's why there's 12 gates, because there's only 12 tribes of the children of Israel. It's showing you that the heaven is only for these people. So if you don't know who you are on there, you're not getting in that gate anyway.